Oh, hello everybody, it's what Proftrof, and we're back again with a new video. This is horror games I could easily survive. We've done this for horror movies. Anyway, let's check out horror games. Outlast, probably not surviving that, brother.
They were too scared.
Best way to survive Outlast, not go in the first whatever it is, the asylum, because you're dead.
The ability to immerse yourself the way you do while playing a horror game is
you're not surviving
it's not
that.
the same thing as throwing on Friday the 13th or Goosebumps. When playing a horror game, you're actually in there. You can see, you can hear, you can interact, you're in control of the movement. Any more immersive and you
have these games, I don't know
you
these.
just be a victim. But those days of peeing myself while playing the scary maze are over. I'm a man.
Scary maze.
And now I ain't scared of no purple.
We a man now.
No hillbillies, and especially
okay, we're not surviving that one. That Resident Evil game, we're not surviving that one.
not no grandma. Today, ladies and gentlemen, same way we did.
Actually, you could survive it. At the start of the game, when you go into the house, you just don't go into the house. Okay, I probably shouldn't put my finger to the part of my brain that's missing, but
for the
you know
horror
what I mean?
and action,
big brain.
We're gonna be going over horror games.
It's Dead by Daylight.
Survive. And
I don't know if I'd consider this a horror game.
Strategy, my game plan, my thought process, and of course, some of the ones that I can't. Imagine
Hello
you
neighbor.
witness your
I don't know this one.
neighbor commit what looks like to be a murder, or at least a kidnapping.
Shit.
And after witnessing this, you, the main
Why don't I call the police then?
character, decide to go investigate his super elaborate home.
Why don't I call the police?
While you're in there, you have to constantly avoid this man capturing you, or you might be the next victim. Well, that's the plot of Hello Neighbor. A potentially murderous, kidnapping, middle-aged man. I didn't learn about this game through conventional means since I was a bit too old for that.
First off, homie has 0 legs, so I'm not afraid. Second off, police.
But I did see my little cousin who was obsessed with it play. And while it is an extremely scary concept on paper, you a kid investigating the super complex home of a potential criminal who may or may not murk you when he catches you, that's scary stuff. But don't let it fool you. This game is light. I actually have one very easy solution for this. One that can be done at the very beginning of the game. How about you just mind your business? I know,
yeah,
crazy to think that you could just do that. But it's true. All this started because us, the main character, felt this intrinsic urge to become Sherlock Holmes.
By the way, that kid ugly as shit. Holy hell.
After witnessing something a little sus. Like, just turn around and look the other way, my boy. Look, I didn't grow up in the best neighborhood when I was younger. And even back then, I knew if I seen something like an old man getting jumped, all I could do is shut my mouth, keep it stepping, and pray for Gramps. It sounds messed up, but I'm sorry, it's the truth. But if y'all do want to go the good civilian route, all the kid really had to do was call the authorities. You don't even need no evidence or nothing. Just tell the cops your neighbor's a minority.
Yeah, just investigate that shit.
White woman screaming in the house. They're gonna be there in 2 minutes, bust that door wide open, and shoot first and ask questions later. Problem solved.
Poppy Playtime. What are these games? Okay, listen, I haven't played a lot of horror games, I know, but what the hell is Poppy Playtime? This looks like
a lot of y'all probably already know this game.
Children's cartoon.
There's a horror game where you, the main character, are investigating a shutdown toy factory after the disappearance of a bunch of employees 10 years ago. And while in there, you discover
that does sound creepy as shit.
There are these things, these entities, these toy monsters that come after you while you're trying to figure it all out. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. Okay,
I apologize. I didn't know LeBron James was a fucking horror monster. What the hell? Did you see the size of that motherfucker?
I'm probably not surviving.
God
not
damn.
only are these things going after you, all bloodthirsty toy monsters, but all of them are clearly on something. I can see it in their eyes. Huggy Wuggy got them dilated pupils, probably on some LSD or blue crystal or something.
Bro, this game looks
Poppy's obviously coked out. Look at those blood vessels. And Mommy Longlegs, she might be off the same thing as Poppy. Either that or she has some severe BPD. And I mean severe, because the way her mood switches from
damn, her bottom's big as hell, brother.
Mommy was just playing.
Just saying. I'm just saying. Listen.
Okay, joke's over. Mommy doesn't like cheaters. Come back over here. Get your ass up! Combo that with the prototype running around doing I don't know what. And in the third game, which I haven't played yet,
there's 3 games of this?
hella new monsters, including a freaking cat. Not only did they get me already with my fear of dolls, but now they're using my allergies against me. Yeah, I'm finished.
Home is allergic? Damn. Hey, that's actual LeBron.
Now, while this one may look like a simple indie horror game, no joke, it's actually one of the scariest ones.
Okay, first off, it's Asian, so it's probably gonna be creepy as shit. I don't know why they have these.
You could play. The whole time you're paranoid, on edge, and just waiting for something to happen. If this is how girls feel walking along.
VTubers play this, I think.
Alone at night. I am so sorry.
Maybe I've seen
I'll
like a
cross the
video.
street next time. There's a Japanese horror game where you play as a female barista working in a Starbucks type coffee shop. And I've never worked in the food industry before, but from what I hear, it's horrible. A horror game in and of itself.
Yeah.
You have the clothing
Real
shift,
shit.
obviously.
I've worked there.
And on top of having an annoying supervisor, as the nights go on, you start noticing some weird stuff going on around the shop. Strange noises, items missing, strange people coming in, strange people staring at you from outside.
Videos
So
of
you
this.
eventually realize you're being stalked.
Oh shit.
Stalker alert. We got a stalker on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Eventually
Shoot him.
coming face to face
Wait,
with
this
them
is
at
Japan,
the
not
end.
America.
Boom.
Fuck.
We got the lore. While this one may seem simple because it's just a regular human, no special abilities.
Yeah, this is the problem though. Regular humans, dangerous as shit. You don't know what they gonna do. They dumb as shit, they stupid as shit, they even dumber than shit sometimes. So they might do the dumbest shit. You know?
At the
Total
most,
police and
maybe
hope to
enough.
God.
It's not.
What's
There are
Japan's
two things in
police?
this game that
I
can
don't know.
cause me some trouble.
They do good
One
stuff,
is the
maybe.
girl we're playing as is clearly not in the best financial situations.
Hmm.
She's B to the R to the O to the K to the E. A
Damn.
college student.
Just
That
like
affects
me.
the first plan I had, which was to just quit your job. We quite literally can't afford to do that. I know
Yeah,
how
but that doesn't mean it's gonna stop, you know? He's a stalker. He gonna stalk you to another job.
used to be living
Now
off
just
nail
broke
sandwiches and instant
ends.
ramen, and I'm not
Well,
putting this
maybe
girl through
dead.
that. So the next immediate counter I thought of was just
Knife.
tell your supervisor you want to switch shifts. You don't lose your job, you keep that bread coming in, and you stay away from all the creepy activities. That could work. That
But maybe
could
not.
work. If I knew how to speak Japanese, how would I even communicate? How? There's no subtitles in real life. Drawings, ASL, Morse code. How did I even get this job? Only things I know how to
That's a
say in
good
Japanese
question.
are what, stop, and domain expansion. So communication-wise, I'm cooked. Can't even call the cops. Meaning my only choice for the situation is to defend myself.
God
So,
damn. What
here's the
fuck is
plan.
that
We
thing?
know the dude stalking us is seriously obsessed with us, judging by those notes he be leaving and the pictures he be taking. And as creepy as that may be, it could be used to our advantage. It'll seem like a regular shift. I'll be whipping up some coffee, some lattes, when in the corner of my eye, I'll see the stalker watching me through the glass.
Okay.
He'll probably be imagining doing some heinous things to me. I don't know. I don't stalk
Butt code
people
destruction.
often, but he won't know that I have
Probably.
him right where I want him. As he's staring at me through the glass, he'll notice in the corner of his eye a coffee I left on the table. And this wasn't no ordinary coffee. This was a coffee with my lipstick on it.
Oh.
He's a creep, so he immediately wouldn't be able to resist adding this precious item to his precious collection. So he walks into the shop swiftly, trying to get
Okay, homie has thought this through though. He has thought this through.
the cup before I can even notice while I'm dealing with some
Oh my
customers.
God.
But like I said earlier, I got him right where I want him. Before he could take another step, he hears it. Yamero! Yoichi Tenkai.
And then what happens? He slips on a banana peel. Infinite Glocks. Bro, it's Japan. Okay, wait. How did you get a Glock in Japan? Okay, you don't know the language. Okay, Five Nights at Freddy's.
No
Another one I haven't
introduction
played.
needed. We all know the name.
But from what I've heard, you're not surviving this shit. You're in an abandoned factory with these things that are like 2 meters tall and 100 kilos. You are not surviving this.
Some of y'all may know, I faced these guys before when I did the horror movie version of this video. And let's just say,
This is a movie?
I bodied them. But that was the movie, which is way easier than the game. When it comes to the game, before you can even think of coming up with a
Holy
plan,
shit.
you gotta ask yourself, which game am I talking about? FNAF 1, 2, 3, Help Wanted, or Help Wanted 2? Or maybe Sister Location, or FNAF 4, or FNAF 4 Halloween
I mean,
Edition, or Security Breach. All these games
Okay.
have different
Do they have... is there actually 10 plus games in this? What?
locations with different enemies you gotta deal with. Some have 4 animatronics,
damn.
some have 1, some have 50. It's ridiculous. But if we're to go down the list, FNAF 1, I think I can handle it. I may not have worked in the food industry, but I have worked security. And when you have
Has the
experience like
bundle in
I do, the answer for
pizza
this one
delivery.
is simple. There is no way I am working a minute on that payroll they got you on. $120? Really? I thought this was a
Wait, that's weekly? Bro, that's pretty much minimum wage.
pizzeria. I didn't know I was
Well,
working.
okay, listen. So, a thing about security jobs they don't tell you is you don't do anything. So, pretty much in Bulgaria, if you get a security job, you are happy with this. And usually old people get them. They are right before, what do you call it? Before you start getting money for free from the government. Because they don't do anything. All they do is they sleep. Yes, you get minimum wage, but you don't do anything. So, it's not that bad. Or you can play video games. Because you literally don't do anything. Now, I don't know how it's in other countries, but
working at Shein.
in Bulgaria,
$120 nowadays can maybe get you a pie of Domino's and a scoop of ice cream. I'm good off that. So the way I'm beating FNAF 1, I'm just not going to work. Maybe I'll go the first night, secure a cool 20 bucks for the 8-hour shift, but after that, I'm good. FNAF 2, they pay even lower. But it's so easy, it's practically free money to me, so I'm doing it. And this one we deal with almost triple the amount of animatronics as the first one, and instead of the classic setup, we got 2 vents and 1 big vent right in front of us, which may look intimidating at first because it's so open and accessible. It's not. Because the second you throw that mask on, these animatronics don't beat on nothing. They got this whole facial recognition mumbo jumbo that doesn't let them see that I'm a security guard, which honestly makes no sense. I know damn well they can still see my ass in my security uniform gripping onto my chair for dear life. But hey, if it works, it works. And the other 2 that can bypass the mask, all you gotta do is use the flashlight and just wind the music box on the camera. It's easy. If I just don't take off that mask, constantly hold the flashlight and keep checking the cameras, I'm gonna. It's easy. If I just don't take off that mask, constantly hold the
listen, that much chunk. God, big though.
Flashlight and keep checking the cameras, I'm gonna be Gucci Kabuchi. But that's the first 2 games, which to me are the easier ones. But FNAF 3 though, this one is more difficult and completely different than the other 2. Instead of facing multiple
I'll be honest with you, all these games, they look the same from what I've seen so far.
Animatronics, which may seem harder, I'm gonna be faced head to head with the main man himself, Springtrap. He's a cold, calculated serial killer in a gold bunny suit. And he's also the creator of the animatronics, or co-creator.
He's a person?
The point is, the dude is smart. And it's just me and him in his rinky-dinky amusement park. What am I gonna do? And a lot of y'all FNAF fans may not like this answer, but...
Die?
I'm whooping him too. Look, I'm a fan too, but this dude's kill-death ratio is almost entirely made up of kids. And like I said in the intro, I am a grown man now, standing at a tall 5'9". I'm cooking him. Springtrap is going to catch the work. He's gonna wish those spring locks got him before. Oh, but he has a metal suit, so if you punch him, it's gonna hurt. Shoot
him. I guess you're American.
Who said anything about punching him? I got the chair I'm sitting on, the fan right in front of me. There's quite literally a guitar right there. If Springtrap walks in, I will not hesitate to smack him upside the head with it. He's just Michael Myers if he was a fairy. And y'all know what I did to him? Realistically, only FNAF games I'm struggling with are Five Nights at Freddy's 4, Ultimate Custom Night, and Sister Location. Five Nights at Freddy's 4 because you play as a paranoid kid, and look at these things. Ultimate Custom Night because... What is even happening? And Sister Location, bro, baby is 7'2". I am not dealing with that. 7'2"? And as for Security Breach, Ruin, and Help Wanted, I can't say for certain I haven't played those yet, but I'm sure I'm about to end those too. As you guys can see though, just like the action and horror movies, there's only a few games that can really stand in my way. I mean, I'm still pretty much unbeatable. Let me know any points.
By the way, bro has played the weirdest horror games in the world. What fuck is this?
You guys think I was wrong or right about? And let me know any more horror games you guys want me to go over.
This is so weird. Yeah, this one, unless you go in the asylum, you're done. You don't go in the asylum, easy shit, brother. Playing game on easy mode.
Also, let me know if you guys want me to play any of these horror games or any other horror games on a second channel. I'm thinking about making one in the future, but...
Yeah, bro, what the fuck? You've played the weirdest horror games in the universe. How do you go from a Resident Evil to a Japanese game? Where you're in a coffee shop? I don't know. Probably shouldn't be talking anyway. What do y'all think? Are you surviving this? Which are you surviving? Should we play any of these? I don't know. Five Nights at Freddy's? Fucking hell. Maybe One Night at Freddy's? That was awful. Anyway, see y'all next time.